division rival rewards, and the beginning of the FTB footy on a transfer budget in the same episode? YouTube! Welcome back to Game Day with Martini. Today, we're going to spin the wheel to get our monthly budget for our brand new FTB series. We're going to go over the changes in our team, and we're going to open some packs. Let's get to it. If you haven't seen our shorts, we kind of put a trailer out there talking about this new FTB series. We kind of thought that the RTG, everybody's doing it. And we wanted to do something more unique and be able to post more interacting videos. RTGs can be slow, and we lost a lot of footage on pulls. And we just kind of got to a point where, like, you know what? Let's just change the series. So we got to thinking, we got to the war room, and this is what we came up with. So every month, we're going to spin a wheel. We're going to do that very soon. And whatever that dollar amount is, that's how much FC points or how much money we get to spend on FC points for the month. Every video in the intro, as we're talking about what we're doing, there's going to be a total of our budget on the screen, so you kind of know where we're at. What we need from you is to let us know what you want us to spend the money on. That's going to be key, because I could come up with ideas of what I want to spend it on, but I want to make sure you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys feel a part of the series, and hopefully we can get good budgets and build a huge team and be able to debut really cool cards. And I know the content counts for that, but this is the account that we really play on, and we really want to focus on this account. We want to do something new. If there's anything you guys think you can maybe change with it, like we were kind of thinking maybe like incentives, like, you know, X amount of weekend league wins, you know, gets us another spin of like a smaller wheel where it's like maybe it's $5 to $25 that we can add to the budget. Just an idea. As of right now, it's just going to be the wheel. If we come up with other ideas, we'll definitely, you know, keep you guys in the loop on that. So I want to spin the wheel. So let's get to that. We have the wheel pulled up here. It is a one shot, and this is going to be it. So let's take a look. This is our wheel here, and we're just going to spin it, and this is going to be our budget. So our first budget on the FTB series, whatever it is. All right. So as you guys can see, $50. That is half of the best we could have gotten, but now we have $50. We're not going to upload $50 of FC points and keep it in the top. We're going to, as you know, we'll load up them as we do, you know, go. Rules are they don't roll over. So we can't, you know, stockpile like $20 this month and then that rolls over to the next month. We're not doing that. If for whatever reason at the end of the month we have $30 left, we're just going to do a pack opening or something like that. And we can use it for anything. Sometimes they have really cool kits that, you know, I'm a big kit guy. So, you know, it's like $5. And, you know, maybe if we're trying to find new things to do with the FC points, maybe we will do that. But you have the premium pass, you have evolutions. There's a lot of stuff we can use it for. We're going to have $50 and that's all we can do. Let us know right away what you guys are thinking. We have Cornerstone Team 2 coming out this week. Team looks crazy. You got CR7 and a bunch of other really cool cards. Maybe we rip a little bit for it. Maybe we wait till the next promo. So you guys let me know. Like I said, it's exciting. We got $50. I was hoping it wouldn't be 20. I wanted it to be a little bit higher, but we'll take 50. That's the start of the FTB, and we're going to update you guys every episode on this, you know, series where we're at. You guys will see it on the screen somewhere. And yeah, I'll let you guys know if you guys haven't told me anything, you know, I'll start thinking of ideas. I'm on the game a lot every day. We got a month, so $50 over a month. Kind of figured, like, my thought was like the average person that's playing the game like doesn't just necessarily do an RTG. Like, you know, maybe it's your birthday and you got a PSN card. Like if you get a PSN card and you're running an RTG, like there's no harm. $100, $50, whatever it is, $25. Put it in, buy drafts. I mean, that's something that we might actually do, is do drafts, because I enjoy drafts. I think it's fun to try out new cards. So maybe we'll put $5 or $6, you know, to get 2 drafts. So I kind of wanted to feel like, I feel like the average player usually spends somewhere around like $20 to $100 a month. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's just going to keep this account fresh, and that's what we're excited about. Really excited. Glad that we got our first budget so I can start thinking of ideas, and you guys let me know below. Next, I want to go over our team. We have made some changes. So we did get our $20 worth of FC points. We pulled somebody that is going to be on this team. I'll let you know. We'll highlight that video. We have the footage for it. Let's start with him first, actually. Nuno Mendes. I think the best left back in the game, aside from like Marcelo, maybe some icons, but gold-wise, he is, and I've played with him. He's incredible. Finally, we're able to start Doye, which is awesome, right? So that was the first thing that we got, okay? Then, from our 77 times 2s, we got this beast. Patry. Now, let me tell you, if you haven't heard this by now, maybe you guys just aren't, watching a ton of content, because I'm not the only one that's going to say this. Women are overpowered in this game. On the content account, we had Steffi Jones, who we were not excited. She's a tank at CB. I used to think maybe the offensive, the Sophia Wilsons of the world, those type of cards I thought were always going to be OP. We're past that. We're to the point where I think they're all good. This Patry, we've played 7 games, 4 goals, 5 assists. We debuted Gretzka. This is a better card than Gretzka. I'm just being completely honest. Box Crasher plus at CDM. It's probably my favorite role. I don't know if it's something that everybody should run or not. It does kind of, take her out of position at times, but she's so good that it doesn't really matter. Look at this card: 78 pace, 82 shooting, 83 passing, 87 dribbling, 86 defending, 83 physicality, 4-4. Great play style for a CDM, and it's awesome. She's got a lot of them. So this is an awesome card. We wanted to get her in. If you haven't heard of this girl either, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but we got her. Claudia Pena. Now, we've only played 1 game with her. She scored one goal. Obviously, I don't think, looking at the card, if I had lived under a rock and I pulled this card, I'd be like, how is this card that broken? She just is. That 79 pace with a hunter, you really don't notice it. And I think that's a positive to how good the game is this year, where it really, really is not affecting anything. Her shooting's crazy, her dribbling's crazy, kind of like every woman attacker. So it was perfect time to bring her in, to get her on full chem with Patry. Now, our next guy the next 2 guys are club legends, okay? The other guy has been a club legend of mine for probably 4 years. This guy is a 2-year veteran club legend, Nico Paz. I think it's one of the best SBCs for its value. I believe he was like 30K, so 30, 34K. We obviously were doing the evolution for Nico Paz, and that was going to take a lot of time, and they've really slowed the power curve down with evolutions. I haven't really seen one that I was like, we need to do it. Even Ekatike is no longer starting on the content account. I thought that was the one to do, and that's when I was like, oh, we're doing the FTB, we're gonna have a budget, maybe we'll spend the $5. I'm like, I just don't know if it's worth it. I just haven't seen one. I'm sure they'll come out, but this Nico Paz is unbelievable. 10 games, 17 goals, 9 assists. He is awesome. He's tall. That 70 physicality feels more like 90. He is absolutely incredible. The thing I love about him is right now we're running the 4-2-1-3 due to the fact that just kind of how our players kind of shook out. But in the narrow, I can play him at CM on Playmaker plus, which is really what I want to do ideally. And run 2 strikers and a cam, and Yieldies would be the cam in that situation. For now, he can have Playmaker plus at cam, and that's what I need. If I don't have a cam with Playmaker plus, can't emphasize it enough, I'll probably never win a game. I'm that sold on that position with that play style. And once I saw he was coming out, you knew he was coming onto this team. He's going to be featured for hopefully a while. But yeah, welcome to the club, Nico Paz. Now, this next guy, we bought with coins. I will say he is down about 50K, I believe, in that area, down from when I bought him. This is one of my favorite FIFA cards. Every year I use his gold. Here's the deal. Well, let's just show you first. The captain of the club, Isak. He's awesome. He is a really, really good 14 games, 27 goals, 7 assists. This guy plays great as a single striker. He plays great in the 2-striker set. He's just one of my guys. He's 6'4". We can play the ball in the air into the box with him. He's just my guy. I'm really liking Poacher plus at the striker position. He's just perfect for what we want. How did we do it? Well, here's the deal. In your SBCs, there are a lot of opportunities to get packs. Marquee matchups. We got a lot from there. We've done everything that you can do to get free packs that are tradable. We did that. Then we went over to the moments. Now, something that honestly I never really did and just kind of felt super grindy. And I was just, I like to play online. I like to see how good I am compared to the other players. And, in moments, you're not getting that. Well, unless they updated the store, we have opened every single tradable pack. Untradeable. I can't even go to the next screen because I bought them all. The consumable packs, you were able to get 3 of them. I want to say we got 60 to 70K. I was selling everything though. The shadows and the hunters would have been nice to keep. Put our free $20 into packs. That's how we got Nuno Mendes. I don't really like buying tradable packs per se because, you know, most of them are like right now they're $10 and you could get 5K. And $10 for 5,000 coins just isn't worth it. So we grinded that out. That took me probably about 12 hours to do the moments, to grind through all the SBCs that we could do, to grind out everything to get cards to put into the SBCs. And then we hit the bronze pack method, 750 coins per bronze pack. And we were ripping those open, posting everything for auction, reposting them, waiting for them to sell. And I mean, we pulled probably 3 or 4 items that were like 5K. And when you hit one of those, you're up. And it's a longer grind, but we watch a lot of footy. We watch NFL. We're big sport nuts. So just kind of watching sports on a Sunday, just trading cards all day. It did work. It does take a lot of time. I'm never going to be the guy to be like, oh my God, this new method of how you can make coins. And because I've watched those videos and there's always something where it's like you have to get lucky. So if in my opinion, if you have to get lucky for a coin method to work, does it really work? I mean, you could go do the consumable packs right now. I believe there's 3 of them. They're 10 stars per. You could do that probably in a half hour, 40 minutes. You could do that pretty quickly. However, if you don't get any shadows, if you don't get any hunters, if you don't get any anchors or any coin quick sells, which are in there, you're going to get like 1,000 to 3,000 a pack. And then, you know, you could sit there and be like, oh, game day, Alphonse Game Day told me, you know, I'm going to make 60K off these 3 packs. It's not guaranteed. I'm just telling you what we did. And we decided we wanted to get Isak. I wish he didn't drop that fast. You know, like you could see here, we bought him for 148K. I believe he's right around 100K. Love to pull him untradeable so we could trade this guy to get some of our coins back. But again, he's one of my favorite players in the world. I'd be pretty surprised if there's not an Isak in that light green or teal Liverpool jersey hung up here, just because that's how much I like Isak. I'll buy a Liverpool jersey. He's one of my favorites. So being able to have him on the team's worth it to me. But yeah, that's the team. Bench, we got Rodrigo, Marmoush, Pepe, Yildiz, Barella, LaCroix, Davies. There is a new SBC that came out today. 1 squad for Alyssa Thompson. This is the U.S.'s star girl, young star girl, right? You've maybe seen the U.S. national women's documentary. In there, I believe she was 16 and she was traveling with the first team. Like, she's just a superstar in the making, right? And women are broke in this game. I'm telling you, 88 pace is going to feel like 95. 80 shooting doesn't matter. 86 dribbling. This card's incredible. You put a finisher on this card, she's going to cook. And I'm telling you, the Sophia Wilsons, the Trinity Rodmans, the Swansons of the world, she's going to give them chem. Yes, she plays in the NWSL. She plays in the Barclays now. She was in the NWSL. There's ways to get her on chem. And obviously, she's a cornerstone, so her chem's easier to get. She's going to link to those Sophia Wilsons, Trinity Rodmans. Again, I think this is a better card than Mrs. Swanson. I think for 1 squad, 83. If you're not doing this card, I don't know what you're doing. I think even as a bench piece to come on late in the game is just, I would do her. So I just wanted to put my recommendation out. I know you guys want to see packs. Let's get to it. A lot of talking in this. There's not going to be any gameplay. Our next one's going to be filled with it. I just wanted to introduce the series, go over the team, the changes, kind of how we got what we got. And I really, really liked that card came out. I just had to talk about it. But nonetheless, got our rival rewards, grinding out 2 accounts, grinding out coins. We only got to Division 5, didn't play as much as I would like to this week. A lot of preparation coming for the first weekend league and kind of figuring out what our squad's going to be. So I would expect we're probably in Division 3, maybe 2 by next rewards. But here goes nothing. See if we can get anything crazy. The content account did pretty well. An 85, Chaka. Is that tradable? Yes, it is. That's nice. I don't know if they're all tradable. I got on the other account opening these because I thought something I pulled was crazy. And it wasn't at Tonali. That's a nice pull. Is it tradable? No. But Tonali, a good pull. Italian. We're always going to find our way to have an Italian. So I'm not mad. Oh, that's a big boy. Vitinha! Oh, my gosh. This might change some things. Oh, boy. That is huge. Oh, wow. Vitinha is incredible. I've used him in drafts, and sure, 72 pace. He might have to play cam. What's his roles? I never really looked at him because he doesn't really have He's probably going to play on this team one way or another. Maybe not a cam with no roll pluses. That's tough because this card with the Tech Plus is incredible. He's got everything. Incisive pass, finesse, long ball, tiki-taka, intercept, relentless. This is a card I've actually been thinking about saving up for with our 45K, and the fact that we got him that's huge. So welcome to the team, Vitinha. We have now Vitinha, Nuno, and Doye. So we're kind of building a little PSG squad. I mean, after last year and how things went for them, not a bad team to build. Neves has Cornerstone coming up, so that's pretty cool. Let's rip open this guy. No walkout. But I've learned that doesn't mean that it's guaranteed bad. This is going to be Anthony Gordon, so this is bad. Maybe a budget baller for your gauntlet squad. I don't know if you guys had any issues with that gauntlet. I won the gauntlet, got all the screenshots to prove that I did. Never got kudos. So I'm going to give that a go tonight. Hopefully we can get it because I failed the first 2 times, to be completely honest, in the final. So, ooh, who is this? Not great on the mega pack, that's for sure. Well, better than nothing. I'll tell you what. I thought on both accounts, we got Gravenberch on the content account. We got Vitinha here. I'd say it's a pretty successful. I've had open a lot of rival rewards other days where you really get nothing. And especially putting in a video feels like we just wasted your time. But no, I'm excited that we got to start the FTB. We have our budget. We showed you the team. We pulled our rival rewards. I'd say it was a pretty action-packed video. Let me know below. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time.